tube ก็คือตัวนี้กันไว้
You can take that, cut it in the length, and then just push it over here.
ก็คือกันไว้
And then this is not happening.
อันนี้กันไว้ไม่ให้ผ้าเวลาออกมาแล้วไปโดนตัวลูกกิ้งเนี่ยมาชนไว้
So that's a kind of a trick you can use, huh? And you will see if you will recognize that this is not working anymore. As soon as you weld. Hey guys, does he like to know that stuff as well, or no?
Which one?
I don't know everything. I don't know. You don't have to. I just saw. One important thing is if you get customer complaining, "Oh, my weld doesn't look good anymore." Huh? It can be that you have these little wrinkles on top of it. It's not like that extreme, but it will just be a little bit like that. This is many times an indication that the lower wheel or one of the wheels is not transporting anymore. You still can weld, even if the lower wheel is not turning, but you will have a really bad look. So this is always an indication. You can always check, hey, are both motors active? That's really important.
So if that's happening, it just means this isn't driving. The top one's driving.
Just have one motor working.
The upper and lower loader always synchronized.
Yes. Not always. If you have a zero difference here,
So you can adjust here.
then you have on top and the lower roller you have the same
Some
speed.
kind of fabric there should be a little bit more.
Yeah. And sometimes if you have like two different types of materials, if you are taping, you can adjust here like minus 4%, for example. Then the upper roller is 4% slower than the lower.
ตัวนี้เป็นตัวปรับสปีดบนล่างไม่เท่ากันถ้าเป็นศูนย์ก็บนล่างเท่ากันแต่อย่างนี้คือข้างบนจะน้อยกว่า 4% ช้ากว่า 4% บางทีวัสดุมี2อย่างข้างบนเป็นเทปข้างล่างเป็นผ้าการวิ่งไม่เหมือนกัน
You can test it also like that. I mean, you can once make a big difference. You can weld something and look how see how it looks like, and you see how grand it is.
The fabric stuck and the motor will be cannot turn. It's like a lock rotor. I need protection.
Say again. I don't understand the question. Sorry.
If the fabric sometimes is stuck here, cannot run. It's like a lock rotor.
Yeah. No, you can. Then you just push motor off, and then I can show you. If you have motor on, it's blocked, huh? You have motor off. So take it back. Then you can turn. Okay. You can, but just one hand. Otherwise, you break this switch. Huh? So there's not too much. I mean, these are the two relays which are responsible to switch between the arms, between the motors. So if you get problems there, a big chance is that one of these relays is broken, if one of the motors is not working. The motors usually you can't kill them. Replaced in the last 20 years, Syntec replaced one motor. So chance the motor is damaged is super small. So then midnight, exactly. The relays, this is the thermocouple, the reader of the signal. So if you replace the thermocouple and it doesn't help, yeah, it's most of the time is this switch here defect. But again, this is, I shouldn't actually even tell you because this is so rare. You probably see What it is about. If you want to switch between inch and metric, I don't know if you ever have that. It's wire number 10. There is a shortcut on 10, 20. Sorry, 20. You have to take the 20 wire off, and then the whole machine is in inch. If you ever need to do that, I don't know. You may in Thailand. You may.
No, only in metrics.
Only metrics. Okay. You see, in Vietnam, you have inch metric, just metric.
No, metric only.
Metric.
We don't have inch. We
No
don't
inch, huh? Sri Lanka? Inch. Okay, so that's important one for you. If you want to change to, I mean, you can order it already, configured like that. And otherwise, you need to remove that wire here. Number 20, it's also mentioned in the troubleshooting. You don't need to remember. But just that you know, it's not something you can switch on the touch screen. You need physically to remove a wire. Okay, this is just the SBS, like the little computer for the touch screen. And yeah, more, there is a main switch here as well. You can also check if this goes out, also nothing runs anymore. So make sure this one is up. That's probably all you need to know. That's the main relay. That can be, that's probably this one and these two are the biggest chances to break in that whole area. That's the main relay, so you probably need that also from time to time, but then you don't have power at all. If you don't have power at all, there's big chance that you have a problem here. Check the plug and the wall connection first, the wire running up here. If this is all good, then check if you have power here. You have a schematic in here, so every electrician can read that. You have every single connection on here, and then you have an operating manual also in here. I would also leave in here because it stays in here. Yeah. So leave it with the machine. Any questions? Any recommendations? Any wishes for me?